Hey Scott, hey everyone else, welcome back to Four Running Shoes. So I've noticed something interesting about my running in the last couple of weeks. I have been finding some motivation for running, but it's been a little bit different to how I would usually try and be motivated, which is interesting. So I think one of the biggest things, or like testers that I use to know whether I'm motivated or not, is if I can get out for a really early morning run. I feel like I have motivation like to do it, because when I'm struggling with motivation, that's usually the first thing that drops off. I'm just gonna skip an early morning run. Um, and something I've noticed is that, like, I've been able to get out for some early morning runs. I've done some runs around 4:45 was this last Wednesday run, and then around 5 the Wednesday before that, in the morning. So yeah, I kind of have to do that with how my Wednesdays are. They're pretty full. So if I need to run on a Wednesday, I think, and so I have to do it super early that day. But the interesting thing is, like, the thinking about it the night before, because I usually, in the past, I kind of will set my alarm and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get up for this run. I'm gonna go for this really early morning run. It's gonna be good. I'm totally gonna do it. I'm really committed. Da 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 da. I'll go to sleep, and my alarm set. The alarm will wake me up, and I'll just be like, nah, couldn't be bothered. Snooze, and then I'll go straight back to sleep. Even though I was so committed and like motivated the night before, it's like 4:30 in the morning. I just instantly snooze without thinking about it. But lately, I'm actually more doubtful the night before. Like, I'm not super committed the night before. I'm like, I guess I should do my run in the morning. Like, to be honest, I can probably get away with not doing it. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't feel like I'm forcing myself to do it at that time, but I'm like, I may as well set the alarm anyway, and we'll see what happens. And usually I'm like, I'm definitely not going to go for a run. I have that attitude. But then the alarm goes off at 4:30 in the morning, and I hear it, and I wake up, and I'm like, I feel like I should just go back to sleep. But then, I don't know, I don't fall asleep straight away, and then I'm like, I'm awake now. Like, I may as well, and I sit up, and I'm like, I'm gonna go back to sleep. May as well. And then I just go and get dressed, and then I get out there and do my run. And then I think, I could just come back early. I don't need to do my whole 75 minutes or whatever it is. But then I get to an hour, and I'm like, I may as well finish it and do my last 15 minutes. So it's, yeah, this interesting like mentality that's coming out, this may as well motivation that I've noticed. And it happens the same in like intervals where I have lots of reps, and like after the first three, it's like, oh man, it's pretty hard. I could just skip the last couple of reps. I'm like, I may as well just do one more. So then I do one more, and then I may as well just finish it now. I've only got one left, so like I'll do the last one. And so yeah, I don't know. It's been interesting to think about that, and I think it's coming out of this commitment to the goal that I've set. Like, I have this goal coming up to run the 3-hour marathon. And yeah, it's like all these things are important. Like, yes, each individual thing, if it doesn't happen, it's not the end of the world. Like, I can still salvage my training. Doesn't matter if I skip one run, but it's just this habit, I guess. If I skip lots of run, like if I skip one run, I'm likely to skip lots of runs. And so yeah, I try and get out for them. And for some reason I'm just like, well, I may as well. Like, I've committed to this marathon. I've got this race coming up. I may as well work towards it. I may as well do this run. I may as well do that. Yeah. And it's been really interesting. It's kind of a bit different to how I've thought about it before. I think it kind of stems more out of like a core sort of motivation, like an identity. Like, yeah, I'm gonna run this 3-hour marathon. Like, I'm super committed to that. And not like an aspirational, like, oh, it'd be really awesome if I could do this, and I'm gonna brute force it and make it happen, discipline, force myself to do it. Like, it's not like that, which is really cool. I've really got a good habit, and it's all coming together, and I'm feeling motivated, and I'm excited for this race coming up. And yeah, it's actually coming up pretty quick. Like, yeah, I'm in sort of some of the heavier parts, or starting to move into the heavier parts of my training block, and then it'll be a taper, and then it'll be race day. So it's pretty crazy. It's all gonna come to a point soon and I'll be racing, and it's kind of scary to think about it, but I'm excited about it as well. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and looking forward to some of the harder training coming up. I think it'd be good to keep pushing myself. Yeah, and I'm still feeling pretty fresh, and I feel like, to be honest, I'm actually on the training on the more conservative side. I could be training harder, but that yeah, I'm being patient with that and finding it really enjoyable that I'm not injured or anywhere near injured, which is good. So yeah, I'm encouraged by that, and I'm excited. Anyway, I'll see you guys in my next video. Make sure you check out what Scott's up to next week on Tuesday, and I'll see you on Thursday for my next one. Alright, catch you later.